Modernity, the quality or condition of being modern. Well, what exactly is that quality or condition of being modern? In this video, I want to put forward a simple proposition. To be modern is to be cheated. So, what are we cheated of? To be modern is to be cheated of many things, but perhaps principally among them, we are most cheated of beauty. While this might not sound like much on the surface, I believe it indeed does have a profound impact not only on how we live, but on who we are. For most of human history, artists used to devote their efforts to idealizing the human form, to recording the charms of nature and bringing order and beauty to our sorrows. This uplifting of the soul through artistic expression played out across a diverse range of artistic mediums. Whether via the playful arias of a Mozart opera, the graceful gestures of a ballerina, or the tender gaze of a loving mother, art served to testify to the hidden beauties and joys of life, wherever they may be found. Today, however, our culture's art is filled with images of brutality and destruction. Our novels are filled with vicious and repugnant ways of life, and popular music is violent and degraded. We should not think these changes are without significance. What we read, look at, and listen to impacts us in the deepest part of our being. Just as art and architecture have uglified themselves, so have our manners, our relationships, and our language become crude. Without the guidance offered by beauty and good taste, we find it difficult to relate to each other in a natural or graceful way. Society itself becomes fractured and atomized.
Now, one practical example of the difference between bygone and contemporary art comes from my own experience falling in love with opera. Here in London, I've had the incredible fortune of attending a couple of performances at the Royal Opera House. And what these experiences have shown me, or left me with really, is a deep and meaningful impact in a way that contemporary art simply isn't able to do. Now, what the world of opera has exposed me to are some of the most incredible stories of intrigue, betrayal, and redemption. They're stories in which heroism, or the love between a man and a woman, is exalted to a spectacular height, and all of it is presented through the most wonderful and heart-stopping music and magical scenes. What I've found personally is that all of this combined contributes to taking you, the viewer, for an enchanted 2 or 3 hours into the world of dreams.
Now, compare that to the majority of what you find on film, TV, or streaming nowadays. Here you'll find content that more often than not shows something like love only at its most banal. It's messy hookups, casual sex, breakups, divorces, and everything that accompanies these frantic and frenzied lives. Nothing about this is uplifting. When this is all we consume, is it any wonder we begin to live it out in our own lives?
Now, compare the art and entertainment we're exposed to today to a ballet like Swan Lake, or an opera like Tosca. These are both works I find incredibly compelling, to the extent in which they've both actually brought me to tears, and they've done so on multiple occasions. These are stories of tragedy, love, and loss, and in the case of one of them, redemption. Despite their differences, however, in genre, story, or medium, what both of these works have in common is the fact that they both make me a better person. Simply put, what these works do is they help me see the beauty in life and appreciate the love that I do have. They encourage me to call my parents more, and they help me love my girlfriend better. Overall, what these works do is they compel and move me in a way that contemporary art and entertainment, be that music, film, or television, is simply incapable of doing.
So, to be modern is to be cheated. And above all, it's to be cheated with beauty. When the only art and entertainment we're immersed in or exposed to is that which is ugly, then it's no surprise we become ugly ourselves. When our education system, culture, and community fail to furnish us with the tools we need to access and cultivate beauty in our lives, how can we ever expect to become beautiful individuals? Much less, how can we ever expect to bring about a beautiful world?
While this may sound depressing, I promise you there is still hope. I know that I found it, and in whatever small way I can, I hope to help you do the same. Modernity may have cheated us, but it has not defeated us. Together, through beauty, we can overcome.